What's up guys, Guillaume here and welcome back to Pro Cycling 2023 for episode number 25 of the Bolton Equities Black Spoke Career Mode. In today's episode we shall attempt to keep our Milano-Sanremo wins following last season. Then we'll head to España for la Vuelta Ciclista a Catalunya, and we'll most likely wrap up the episode with Gent-Wevelgem and the Ronde van Vlaanderen, our main debut on the Tour of Flanders. It should be quite fun. Let's get it. +5 for Ethan Vernon, +5 for Kellen O'Brien, +5 for Corbin Strong, +3 for Caleb Ewan, +1 for Nick Schulz, +1 for Ben Askey, and a 0 for Michael Matthews. That is our lineup ahead of La Primavera, the first monument of the season. And clearly, it's looking good for us. It is an easy classic to win. I've won it last year. I think I had 1-2-3 the Primavera. But you never know what could happen. In Sanremo, crashes could happen, breakaways could happen, I could just be badly positioned, should I say. I wanted to win with Michael Matthews, because my aim is to win all monuments with Michael Matthews this year. And when I mean all monuments, that is including Lombardia. I think it might be a bit difficult. And also, I think if I win all monuments in Season 3, which is my first season in the World Tour, it kind of just removes the aspect of, having a goal, because obviously winning all 3 Grand Tours with an Australian rider is the main goal here. Or rider from Oceania, should I say. It could be from New Zealand, I'd be happy with it. Or from the Fiji, right? If someone from the Fiji wants to learn the bike, I'll have it. But yeah, there'll be a breakaway, we're not going to be a part of it, we're going to let Van Boven be in the lead. No one follows him. May you're in for 280 kilometers of solo run. Enjoy! Alright, we're about to start La Cipressa, and the peloton is going to catch pour Van Boven from Top Sport Flanders Baloise. Baloise. One thing, alright. To kind of just thank him for his work and congratulate him or whatever, I want you guys in the comments to, first of all, say well done, right, to congratulate him, and also tell me the team, a proper good team you want him to join next year. And he'll be joining them. I know I said in the previous episode I would be doing vanilla transfers. Bonnet, this guy deserves a top team because he's just done a 250 kilometers solo in Milano-Sanremo in pouring rain. That to me deserves a proper contract and 100 bag a month. He's getting it. I don't care. So tell me which team. Say well done to him, and he's getting the bag. I was wondering why Caleb was at the back of the peloton. He crashed. It just never appeared on my screen, but he's crashed. Okay, cool. It's okay. Alice is okay. Kellen O'Brien is gonna be in the wheel of Nick Schulz. Nick Schulz is gonna lead. Corbin Strong in the wheel of Kellen O'Brien. The train is weaker than last year's, but we'll make it work because we've got Corbin Strong. So clearly, it counts for 2 people. Also, if Caleb could come back, that'd be much appreciated, but I feel like it's over and out for Caleb. 13 kilometers remaining, we're going to start the Poggio di Sanremo in 2 kilometers as Christophe Laporte hits the ground. Back on the back he goes, but his chances of winning Milano-Sanremo are absolutely gone. And we started the Poggio di Sanremo, Nick Schulz at the front, with Kellen O'Brien behind, Corbin Strong in the wheel, Ethan Vernon and Michael Matthews. Caleb Ewan is trying to come back, he's not that far actually. There is a world where Mr. Caleb could do something, but Kellen, with a strong rhythm at the front, we are losing energy with Ethan Vernon and Michael Matthews, but it's not too bad. We're going to head into the downhill portion very shortly. Great work. Great work. Actually, it's a group of 4 here because Nick Schulz has created a gap. It's the exact same scenario as last season. It is the exact same scenario as last season as we head towards Sanremo in the downhill portion of Le Poggio. Let's take a look. Michael Matthews is well placed. Geraint Thomas trying to chase us down with Tish Benoit. That's Anthony Turgis, Katkowski, Remco Evenepoel. A tie by Tish Benoit by the looks of things, but I'm not seeing it. He's trying to catch Kellen O'Brien, Corbin Strong, Vernon, Michael Matthews, Kellen O'Brien. There is a gap. Is it enough to claim a 1, 2, 3, 4? Yes, it is, because the peloton stopped again. It is going to be back-to-back podiums and back-to-back 1, 2, 3s for Bolton Equities Black Spoke here in the opening monument of the season. Ethan Vernon with Michael Matthews in the wheel. Michael Matthews is gonna jump him at the very last second. Actually, he's not. I'm gonna have to. Sorry, just because I want Michael to win everything. Michael Matthews wins Sanremo ahead of Vernon, Cullen Bryan, and Corbin Strong for a 1-2-3-4. Arnaud Démare leads the peloton. Easy. Michael Matthews better win everything because Ethan Vernon is about to submit a transfer request. Starting La Vuelta Ciclista Catalunya, I believe it is our first race ever in Spain. No, we did La Vuelta last year. I literally finished second with Sebastian Berwick. Either way, Luke Towers, Max Poole, Luke Plapp, Matthew Bostock, Sebastian Berwick, Joshua Kinch, and Finn Fisher-Black. It is a climbing team that we brought here in Spain, where we'll be facing the likes of Seb Kuss, Richard Carapaz, Stian Uijtenbrugge, Mikel Landa, Tom Gloag, Tobias Harland Johannessen, Alexander Vlasov, Ben Tolle. Great teams all around. Genuinely very good teams all around. TDT Unibet apparently are here, so is Bikeaid, so is RTP Ciclismo. But they're not. They're not here. That's all I can say. Just over 26 kilometers remaining. We have a breakaway of 4 with Esteban Chavez, Finn Fisher-Black, Michael Wood, and Aurélien Paré-Pentre. Finn Fisher-Black was actually in the early breakaway alongside 6 other riders. But they all cracked under the rhythm of the Kiwi rider in the Port de Santa Fe de Montserrat. So I got joined by some attackers from the peloton. The gap is 1 minute, and with 24 kilometers remaining, the peloton should come back, but you never know. And if the peloton does not come back, I think Finn has a respectable chance at taking the stage today. He's the fastest sprinter, but he spent the day in the breakaway, so his energy levels are a bit lower than the others. We're seeing many attacks. Finn Fisher-Black was caught by Ben Tollett, I think. And this group is not going to see out the rest of the stage, meaning that we need to prepare for a sprint real quick here. Because after all, we're also quite badly positioned. Luke Plapp here, Sebastian Berwick here. Let's space 99. Alright. We'll see how that goes. There's been an attack here at the front from Tobias Harland Johannessen. We'll try and see if I can take the wheel of someone here. Maybe Mark Hirschi with Finn Fisher-Black. Joshua Kinch is going to also go 99. Finn Fisher-Black is going to launch his efforts for some odd reason. I'm not really sure why I did that, but I just did it. Joshua Kinch, Max Poole in the wheel. There goes Max Poole. Finn Fisher-Black still in the lead. And for how long, I'm not sure. Can Luke Plapp hold on? Can Max Poole hold on? Max Poole can. It's a win for Max Poole. I think it's first with Bolton Equities Blacksburg. Georg Zimmermann to claim P3. It's a 1-2-4 for us today. Okay, stage 2 of this Volta Ciclista Catalunya is a time trial in Banyoles. We got Finn Fisher-Black on the road, we've got Joshua Kinch on the road. For now, the distinctive factor or the commonality, between all of my riders is that they are absolutely shit. I do not know how to do this time trial, it's my first time doing it, and therefore, I'm quite bad at it, by the looks of things. So we'll try and manage what we can, realistically. The aim is to start strong with Luke Plapp, then get to an 84 rhythm, start strong with Max Poole, get to an 84 rhythm, and just see where we go from here. If I can lose less than 2 minutes on Fred Wright, I'd consider that a... Oh, wait, hold up. Finn Fisher-Black is second at the first intermediate. I'm quite happy with that here. And across the line for Finn Fisher-Black, it's not going to be the win in Banyoles, but I think it's going to be a very respectable time for the Kiwi, and it is going to be P5, 15 seconds behind Fred Wright. I'll happily take that. In the meantime, Luke Plapp and Max Poole are literally doing the exact same time, so it's not too bad as well. GC-wise, we'll lose to Fred Wright, that's fine, but it could have been worse. P8 for Luke Plapp as he crosses the line, 29 seconds behind Fred Wright. Max Poole is going to follow Georg Zimmermann and claim what is a P6, 23 seconds behind Fred Wright. I'm very, very happy with that. GC-wise, we are now 4th, 6th, and 7th. Not bad. Mountain stage here in Spain, the Canal Olympique de Catalunya, as we go to Valter 2000. A climb I never like. Many +5s in this team, including one for Max Poole, for Finn Fisher-Black, and for Luke Plapp. and Joshua Kench, my 4 climbers technically. So that's all good. That's all good. I rarely do La Vuelta a Catalunya because it's a race I don't like. But I can't lie. Having +5s all around is fun, no matter the race. And the ascension of Valter 2000 has begun, 15 kilometers until the end of the stage. We have a breakaway of 4 riders, Edouard Plancart, Pelao Sanchez, Samuel Zoccarato, and Andrea Mifsud. They won't go far, let's be honest. But it is the Team EF leading through Jonathan Caicedo. We're well placed, all of our riders are protected. Energy-wise, we've lost a bit, but we'll try and manage. We're going for Max, I think, today. I mean, yeah, I have to go for Max. He's by far my best climber. Like, there's no debates whatsoever. We got some attacks, and we were badly positioned, sadly, meaning that we cannot follow the rhythm. And the attacks of Carapaz, Bilbao, Vlasov, all of them, man, here. Yeah, that's a huge mistake. That's a huge mistake by me. I wasn't at the front, and I didn't think the peloton would just completely come to a standstill. But they did. They just decided to forget about the race. So yeah, with 4 kilometers left, the gap is 1 minute 40 for a sole rider up front, that is Richard Carapaz. And through a huge work from Luc Plapp, it is Max Paul leading the charge. Finn Fisher-Black is actually not that far behind. Finn Fisher-Black could actually try to do something today. Because with 1.3 kilometers left, it is a 8-man group at the front, 3 riders from Bolton Equities Black Spoke, make that 6 riders. Thomas Glug is the only rider in it. It's going to be a 1-2-3. It's going to be a 1-2-3 here. What a performance again from the boys. Jesus. Come on. Get in. Another day, another climb. +4 for Max Paul, +5 for Finn Fisher-Black. No minus. +3, but injury for Luc Plapp. GC-wise, it's nuts. We're 2 minutes ahead of Leknesund, who's P4. Yesterday's stage went completely bonkers, and I did not expect that at all. But hey, we built a super team based on youth and on Commonwealth. Did not think this team would be this strong in Season 3. That is something I would like to say. I thought I would struggle more. Then again, I choked on Paris-Nice and on Tirreno. We'll see comes the first Grand Tour what happens. Well, actually, we'll see what the main monuments, because Sanremo never counts as a monument. So we'll see what happens. But I fear that this team may already be better than what I had hoped for. So far today, it's been Joshua Kench and Matthew Bostock against the entire world. No one has taken a single relay. Had it not been for me, the breakaway would have probably about a 15 to 20 minute lead here. Tobias Johannesson is 25 minutes behind GC-wise. What on earth happened to you, mate? But right now we're gonna get water, recover as we head into Port Aine. It's a quite difficult climb. But I do have teammates and I got fitness. I'll do what I can. Crash for Van Bella, that is the second crash in 5 kilometers for him. Maybe try to stay on your bike next time you go into downhill, mate. And here we go. We started Portaine. Immediately EF and Kesdeban go at the front. So there's UAE. Right, UAE is pacing clearly for someone. I'm gonna guess Mark Hirschi, who sits 4 minutes behind. EF for Jack Carapaz, who's in P5. That's actually very logical. Kesdeban for Matthew Jorgensen, who's in P14. Cool. Cool. Let's go. Interestingly, Max Paul is struggling a lot more than Finn Fisher-Black in those climbs. That was already the case in Valter 2000. I can't tell you why. Genuinely, I do not know why. But yeah, he's always struggling a bit more. He did retain some energy here because he was blocked mainly. But with 7.5 kilometers to go, it is a 3-minute 40 lead for the breakaway of 10. Parepan, Souza, Valter, Zoccarato, Van Bella's back despite his 2 crashes. That is commitment to the cause. Goldstein, Horsens, Van Belda, acceleration here. No, that's just barely getting dropped. That makes sense. Finn Fisher-Black is going to be in the wheel of Max Paul here. We'll try and keep our lead. We should be able to retain the jersey today. Acceleration at the front of this group by Leo Ita, sorry. Okay, 5k to go. And we are positioned and we are somewhat energized. 1 minute 30, 2.4 kilometers. The breakaway is low-key dead, but so am I. Realistically, so am I. I should stop pacing. I'm well aware of the situation. But I don't really care. Luke Plapp has been dropped with Jan Hert, with Alexander Vlasov. I'm going to step aside with Finn Fleischer Black just so I can maybe keep some energy with him. I don't know. Max Paul is going to increase his rhythm, just purely pace. Nothing of the extraordinary, no attacks whatsoever. It's win for Paris Peintre ahead of Attila Valter and Van Sosa. And Max Paul is going to be the first of the favorites, and that is exactly what I wanted to see from him. Big up, Max. You will have a leading position on the Grand Tour this year. I think it's La Vuelta. And I've got high hopes for the young British rider. -1 for Luke Plapp in this stage between La Pobla de Segur and Manresa. 200 kilometers. Another +5 for Max Paul, +3 for Luke Towers. We'll send Luke actually in the breakaway. He's been a valiant servant so far in this race, and he deserves to have his chance in the break. Also, that kind of allows me to not pace. And I don't have a team to pace, so yeah, let's just have Lucas in the break and have fun. Origin, the final climb. Luke Towers in the breakaway with Steven Velasco, Ronel, Julien Bernard, Vadim Pronsky, Karel Vacek, Nicolas Conchi, Foldaga, Victor Langelotti, and Rune Herregods as Kreuweg just crashed alongside Aramburu, Sivan Monica, and Rubio. It's quite a big crash actually for this peloton. Is that a DNF for Kreuweg? Shock, it is. Actually, as Lucas Towers explodes, we may need to accelerate just a tad. That is exactly what's about to happen with Max Paul being paced through Ryan Berwick. Luke Plapp is also going to increase his rhythm. 1 minute 30 for the leading group, a group of 4. Vacek, Foldaga, Langelotti, and Vadim Pronsky are the riders in the lead. Luke Towers is going to be able to give a bit of a tow to Max Paul. Max Paul is going to go to the wheel of Finn Fisher Black. It is 4 riders versus 4 riders. Let's fucking have it. In the downhill we go. Crash for Marc Hirschi. That's not dangerous. I think the breakaway has it. I think Victor Langelotti and Foldaga are going to be able to fight for the stage today. Because Finn Fisher Black is out of energy and I don't see anyone in this group relaying me. Actually, Cian, if he would like to do something, it's now or never, mate. If you want to win a stage in World Tour, this is your chance. 3.5 kilometers, 25 seconds for Victor Langelotti and Foldaga. Max Paul leads West Finn. He's trying to take the wheel of Max Paul with Finn Fisher Black. Let's launch very early. Actually, way too early, but it allowed us to catch the breakaway. Max Paul versus Ben Talet. It's close, but the time we are losing on the line. It is a win for Ben Talet ahead of Max Paul. Finn Fisher Black finishes with everyone. Is going to keep P2. Luke Plapp, however, loses his podium. Sprint stage, the first one here in Catalunya between Tarragona and Mataró. 181 kilometers. It is a +4 for Matthew Bostock. Brilliant. The one day I need the sprinters to be in a good shape. He's got +4. I love that from you, Matthew. You're a big man. We have a bit of an interesting situation on our hands here. 12 kilometers to go until the sprint in Mataró. Break of 5 riders, 52nd in the lead. We're all dead, including Joshua Kinch. Every single rider in this group is knackered. But I'm the worst sprinter. So I'm the one that needs to do something, and that comes with pacing in the peloton through Sebi Berwick. And then I guess with Luke Plapp. Alright, here we go. Here it goes. Luke Plapp leads, trying to bring the peloton back on Joshua Kench. Just in case that doesn't work, I'll take the wheel of a sprinter. We'll take the wheel of Van Wilder. Huge rhythm by the former time trial champion of Australia. Then Finn Fisher Black, then Max Paul, then Matthew Bostock. It's an alright train, considering that I have no sprinters, to the exception, obviously, of Matthew Bostock. Let's go 99 with Luke Plapp. There are a few corners here that do suit the breakaway's resistance. 3 kilometers. Finn Fisher Black still doing God's work here. Matthew Bostock is getting blocked. Max Paul has been blocked. We've caught the breakaway. I have no idea where my riders are. We've started the sprint with Max Paul. Matthew Bostock is also getting blocked again. I am not winning the stage. Van Bella, after 2 crashes. Van Bella, it's not him that crashed 2 times, but it's a win for Le Van Bella ahead of Barcelo. P5 for Matthew Bostock, who never managed to find the opening, but he would have. and he would have won with 100 more meters. Oh, the race days are not good as we start Ghent-Wevelgem for the first of the Cobble treble, the Flanders treble. Bit disappointing. -2 for Michael Matthews, +5 for Miles Godson. Okay. I mean, the ambition of this race is never to win solo, it's always to win a sprint. I need to protect Caleb, hence why I would have liked to have a good day as well with him. But again, the aim is to win with Michael Matthews. I want to win everything with Michael Matthews. Objective as well, green jersey on the Tour de France with Michael Matthews. I'm just laying the eggs on the basket right now. It's Michael Matthews' main season and probably his last season at his prime. And I want to I just want to maximize it because he's one of my favorite riders of all time, and he deserves to win everything. Just halfway through Ghent-Wevelgem, a bit more than halfway actually. Mathieu van der Poel decided to follow the attacks of David Dakar and Jasper Stuyven, and they've got a minute on the peloton. Yep, that's all I had to say. That's your sit rep. The first climbs and the first couple will arrive quite soon. Quite curious to see what Mathieu does with the Trek riders here. Very curious. Bit of bad luck here for us as Ben Askey punctured during the Bannerberg, meaning that he's very badly positioned. Caleb Ewan is losing position and losing ground here. I need to make sure that Michael Matthews stays afloat in the first group with Miles Godson, which he does rather successfully in his defense. I think Caleb can come back with Callan de Bruyne. All right. If Ben could bridge before the wind zone, that would be absolutely ideal. I'll have Caleb bridge to Miles Godson. I'm gonna wait for Ben Askey with Callan de Bruyne. All right. I'm hoping that the peloton kind of slows down because there are 70 kilometers remaining. So there's no point just pacing like an absolute mad lad. But yeah, if Callan de Bruyne could manage to bring Ben Askey back in the leading group as we approach the Christmas truce, that would be absolutely phenomenal for us. It took us some energy. Actually, it took most of Ben Askey's energy, but he is with Miles Godson, with Michael Matthews, and with Caleb Ewan. Good. Don't tell me the peloton is going to stop now and going to allow everyone to come back, because I'd be very pissed. Jordi Meus, Lionel Tamigno, Eduardo Affini, and Jake Stewart getting dropped very recently. 56 kilometers remaining, and a group of 30 in chase of a group of 6 with De Salle, Coleman, Kevin Vauclin, Nielsen Paules, Jon Jacobs, and Leon Heinschke. I'm going to have to adapt my tactics to the race scenario here, because with 40 kilometers remaining, the gap to the breakaway is 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So it is a dangerous group. Some riders, some favorites have attacks. That is the likes of Mathieu van der Poel, who's once again gone with Dylan van Baarle this time. Sure, why not? Mathieu is just very, very dumb in this game. It's a tactical race. It's a very tactical race. I'm going to have to use Caleb Ewan. We are in the wind zone. It is headwind. Acceleration by Stuyven, Florian Sénéchal, Christophe Laporte, Philipsen, Milan, Demar. A lot of good riders attacking, trying to bridge up to Mathieu van der Poel. I'm hoping that if we can stay with these dons here, that no one for fuck's sake, Rasmus Stella. I was hoping that no one attacked. Why'd you gotta bully my plans like this? Fuck's sake. Well, I've got Miles Godson and Michael Matthews. And I'm trusting them to win Ghent-Wevelgem. Many attacks have happened, but no one able to get a proper gap, meaning that with 5 kilometers remaining, 24 riders are within a shot at winning Ghent-Wevelgem. Maybe not 24, because Caleb Ewan is still in that group. So are Stefan Kung, Bentana, these guys here. They are basically done. Acceleration, the 17th of Rasmus Stella in the past 3 kilometers. But he cannot go anywhere. I think he's also out of the running. Van Baarle in my wheel, Christophe Laporte, then Jonathan Milan. It is good to me to have Van Baarle directly behind, because he's not a sprinter. At least he's not Michael Matthews. Therefore, I can potentially have a gap with some of the riders. The game crashed. Has the game crashed, or is it just loading? What are we saying? Gonna pause it for now. Okay, it's just a visual glitch. We're back in. 1.5k, Miles Godson starts his effort. There goes Michael Matthews. Can we come back on Jonathan Milan? No, we cannot. Jonathan Milan absolutely obliterates this sprint and wins Renne-Wallerheim ahead of Arnaud Demar, no, ahead of Christophe Laporte and Jasper Philipsen. It is P5 for us today. Sadly, I'm a bit disappointed there. P11 for Miles Scotsum, though. Big ups. Final stage of this Volta a la Catalunya, the classic between Barcelona and Barcelona. Fun fact, I've lost La Volta Ciclista a Catalunya. 50% of 50% of my losses on La Volta a Catalunya comes from this stage. So yeah, the good thing is I'm currently 1-2 in the GC, so I do have a chance to just take an L with one, but take the dub with the other. But there's a good chance that I could lose everything today. And it seems like the breakaway will win this edition of Stage 7. Oscar Onley, Arina Rubio, Andri Ponomar, Marco Woods, and Koen Boomen for the stage. Potentially Torsten Tren, if he can come back. I thought Vadim Ponsky was with him. He's not. Max Paul is starting to lose positions. Max, get the fuck out of the front of this group. Get out, just increase your rhythm, do something. Jason Kench was in the breakaway. No, Joshua Kench. But he's just doesn't have the legs, sadly. It's just the way it goes. Max is getting at the front of this group. He's struggling, but he is fighting his way through this 71 rider peloton. In the meantime, 13 kilometers until the summit. Kench is coming back on the lead group, but with Koen Boomen attacking for the mountain points and Rubio following, we are once again going to take a massive hit in our aim at a comeback. It's okay, it's fine. I don't care about the stage win, I just wanted to secure the general classification today, and I think we should be able to achieve so. Rubio or Koen Boomen for the stage win, that is the battle that is on our hands, on our TV screens, on our whatever. Kench managed to bring back everyone to claim a potential podium finish in case of a good sprint that will not happen due to him having literally no energy. But it's promising. It's promising for Joshua. He's one of the old riders in this team, or at least that was there from the beginning. Not many of them are still there to enjoy the World Tour. So I'm quite glad to see that Josh has got some progression under his belt and some better stats. Koen Boomen wins in Barcelona ahead of Rainer Rubio. But the main story today is one of Max Poole, who wins La Volta Ciclista a Catalunya ahead of Finn Fisher-Black for a 1-2 Bolton Equities Black Spoke. The first in a World Tour race, our first GC win in a World Tour race as well. Gets in there. Alright, we have a bit of an issue. I've been trying for the past 4 days to get Ronde van Vlaanderen to work. And I can't. I cannot make the Ronde work. I don't know why. I've scoured through the crash logs. I've studied the crash logs. They didn't tell me anything. I've done many things. I tried to change the date. Didn't work. I then tried to change the variant. It did not work. I then tried to run the race with only my team. It worked. I reduced the amount of riders. It didn't work. I made a custom start list with riders that weren't transferred in the previous transfer window. It didn't work. I then did 20 launches of the race, each time with one team being there that wasn't in the other 19. But like, you get it. It didn't work. So I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm kind of out of options, because at this point, I mean, I can't spend my entire life trying to get the Ronde van Vlaanderen to actually work. So we'll simulate it, because it's the only thing I can think of that I know will work. And yeah, we're gonna have to end the episode on this simulation, which is very sad. We'll do what I usually do, right? Quick sim, I'll get to the bottom of the screen and we'll take a look at the top 10. Alright, we had 3 withdrawals. Don't care. Wait, hold up. Why is... Okay, hold up. Who are you? There's some riders that don't have a team. I'm pretty sure they're the one who are fucking up the thing. So wait, that would be Victor Vandenberger for UAE and Julien Van den Brand for what? Is that Vo Belfius? Okay, that's 2. Is there any more riders here that doesn't have a team? Not seeing it. Michael Matthews 45th? Well, shit. I'm sorry. Victor Kampenaerts won the Ronde van Vlaanderen. Didn't he already win it last year? Why did he win last season? I know he did something mental last year. 2023? Okay, maybe not. I thought he had. No, he did. He was second on the Ronde. Now he wins it. Fair enough. Ahead of Stefan Kung and Jan Ratnik. That's odd. I'm gonna run it one more time, but we're gonna remove Victor Vandenberger and Julien Van den Brand from the race in it. Yeah, I reran the thing. It's not working. It's not working. Unless Victor Kampenaerts wins again, I'll go back to the first result. 24th for Michael Matthews, sorry. Tadej Pogacar winning the Ronde van Vlaanderen, Christophe Laporte, Dylan van Baarle, blah blah blah. P10 for Anders Skarseth. Well done. But no, I guess we're going back to Kampenaerts winning it. And it is on that terrible disappointment that I am forced to end this episode. I'm genuinely hoping that this doesn't happen in future races. It had happened for Paris-Nice at the very beginning, but I just delayed the race by 3 days and it worked. Oh, I just had another idea. Am I gonna try it? I have another idea. Give me a second. Update, it didn't work. I tried to remove every race that was on the 2nd of April. So that there would be no conflicts of like calendars and schedule or anything. Didn't work either. I should have expected it. Nothing has worked so far. I don't think anyone can find a mistake. Even the crash log is fine, which is weird. But either way, we'll wrap up the episode here with Victor Kampenaerts winning the Ronde van Vlaanderen. As I said, I'm hoping it doesn't happen to other races such as Roubaix, Amstel, Flèche, and Liège, which will all be for the next episode of the Bolton Equities Black Spoke Career Mode. If you've enjoyed today's video though, please do leave a like down below and subscribe for some more chaotic content and some more of me trying to bend the rules of this game and inevitably making it crash. On that note, have an amazing day. My name is Guillaume and I'll catch you very, very soon. See ya. Pass me the funk, get your funk.